Detoxify your mind and body. Be the change you want to see. Small steps towards living better. Small steps to where I want to be.
So my name is Matt Bennett, and I have been eating raw food for, well, primarily raw food, which is just uncooked fruits and vegetables, for about 4 years, maybe a little more than 4 years now. And I've seen some amazing, crazy transformations in my life that basically prompted me to start doing these classes and start helping other people understand how you can alter your health, you can alter your mind, and basically your entire life by cleaning out your body and living more in line with nature and how we were really designed to eat and to live. So that has become my mission, or my goal is to help more people realize this way of living. So what we're going to cover is, I'll go a little bit more into detail about myself and my background and what raw fruits and vegetables have done for me. Basically, what are raw foods, why they're important, how they affect the body, and how you can incorporate more of them into your diet. And even if you're not looking for 100% raw vegan lifestyle or anything like that, that's fine. It's just the more fruits and vegetables that you can fit into your diet, the better you're gonna feel. So that's my experience, and I've come to find there's a lot of people that find the same thing. So since this is summertime treats, I'm gonna kind of go over why, for anybody looking for a beach body, because that's what everybody seems to be concerned about in the summer, I'll explain why raw foods can help you achieve your beach body, what you're looking for. So, yeah, and then just how to transition and things like that. So I don't want this to be like a formal just lecture type thing. If you have questions or, any comments or anything that you want to bring up, just go ahead and chime in. So I try to kind of stick to an outline, but I don't end up usually sticking to it. So basically, before I start my background, I'm going to actually give you the first recipe that we are going to be making, because I find that people sometimes I'll wait a little too long and they get, antsy for the food, so I'm just going to...
Oh my God, those look delicious.
So these are raw vegan popsicles, and they're about as easy as buying them out of the freezer section. So they're all the same kind. There's just watermelon, lime juice, cherries, and raspberries in there. So
Oh, okay. No sugar.
no sugar.
Okay.
No, I don't use any added sugar. For myself, I typically don't use any added salts or oils. So yeah, a little bit about my background is pretty much my whole life, I always kind of had a little bit of a health conscious mindset, but I never really implemented a lot of, I thought it was healthy, but I ended up finding out later that it wasn't so healthy. I was big into the bars, especially through college, a lot of fast food, frozen pizzas, alcohol, all this stuff that most college people, or really a lot of people even out of college, partake in. And I really started to notice a lot of weight gain. I was constantly getting colds and flus, not so much flus, but mainly colds. I was always congested. Grew up with asthma, really bad eczema, I went to the doctor I thought I had ADHD, so I started taking like Ritalin and depression. I dealt with really poor self-esteem. And I used the alcohol kind of to mask that. And, you know, I knew deep down that that wasn't how life was supposed to be, how I was supposed to be feeling. So I was always kind of looking up different foods that would help different conditions and things like that. But it never really hit me until I started getting into juicing. And what happened was I heard a radio program that was talking about juice fasting. And they were talking about all the benefits that you get from just drinking juice for like a week long, only juice. And so I decided that I'd give it a try. And I really didn't plan on doing like an extended juice fast, but I ended up going 10 days on just juice. I lost 15 pounds in the 10 days that I was doing it.
Really?
Yeah, I felt amazing. Like, it was crazy how good I felt and how clear my mind was. And I thought, if I feel this good after 10 days of just drinking juice, I'm thinking there's other things I should, yeah.
What kind of juice?
Fresh squeezed juice from home, basically any raw fruits and vegetables I could find, really.
Sure.
A lot of carrots. I started out doing a lot of carrots, apples, cucumber, lemon, celery, kind of the basic main fruits and vegetables, yeah.
You get hungry for meat or...
At first I was, yeah. At first I kind of craved it, but meat was actually the easiest thing for me to give up. And I used to be a big meat guy too. I eat meat like 3 times a day. And yeah, it was actually when I started to realize what it actually was, for some reason it was just very easy for me to not consume it anymore. And I really didn't crave it that bad either. My main things were cheese and bread. Bread was like the last thing that I fully gave up. And actually I still haven't fully given it. Every once in a while, it's pretty rare, but I'll have like that Ezekiel bread they have out there. It's sprouted organic bread. I've actually gotten to the point now where I eat actually very little. And I haven't lost any weight since I've been eating as much as I do now. I still plan on putting a little weight back on, but mostly from like body exercises, like body push-ups, sit-ups, things like that. I'm not too big on like going to the gym and just pumping iron or anything like that. I used to be, but now I just basically do moderate exercise and the clean diet. And when I lost all the weight, I lost 40 pounds altogether initially. So that was done without any exercise at all. Because when I started doing this, I felt that my adrenal glands were underactive and they were really taxed from all the stuff that I've been doing to them. So I really wanted to focus on healing my adrenals. And they say that you shouldn't do any sort of exercise to put any more strain on the adrenals than you have to, especially when you're trying to detoxify your body, which is just cleaning out all the toxins, getting everything clean, and allowing the body to start functioning how it was supposed to. And so, I didn't do any exercise, and I lost 40 pounds. So
That's my kind of weight.
yeah, it just fell off. And I got to the point where people were starting to think I was sick, but I was doing like fasting and things like that, so I was pretty skinny. But the body is not going to build on a faulty foundation. So what has to happen is it's going to dump all of the toxins, all of the cells that were built with poor building materials. And then once it's back down to the ground zero, then it'll build back up with the tools and the resources that it truly wanted. So yeah.
Do you have cravings? Food cravings?
I was just talking to my girlfriend about this the other day, how there's always food in my office where I work, and it's like pizza. Pizza was my big thing. So even if I smell pizza, it does smell pretty good to me. But I can be right next to it. I would never go back to it. For one, it would put me in the bathroom for probably a week straight, and I would have to call in sick because that's happened before. And two, knowing what it does to the body, I just can't do that to myself anymore. Just because where I've been and where I am now, and yeah, I just don't want to go back there. But yeah.
So when you eat something like that, you don't feel as good.
Oh my gosh, no.
So that's actually an easy way to maybe stop craving it.
Exactly, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It really takes your mind out of the game, because then, so many people eat with their minds, you know? They get cravings in their head, because cravings are really part of you, they're in your mind. Your body isn't really craving it, it's basically your mind, or if you have parasites or something like that, because they can affect your mind too. But really, when you think about it, you get cravings because you start thinking of something. Like I just mentioned pizza, and somebody could just start thinking, pizza, and then they
that
crave
sounds
pizza.
good.
Yeah, right?
Detoxify your mind and body. Be the change you wanna see. Small steps towards living better. Small steps to where I wanna be.